Hi, this is Nathan Jackmon here with the Jackmon Group, and this is Did You Know, episode number 5, where I give you interesting information that you might not know about that could be very valuable to you or just make you think. Did you know, on average, airplane cabin air is completely refreshed 20 times per hour compared with just 12 times per hour in an office building? In most aircraft, air is also circulated through hospital-grade HEPA filters, which remove 99.97% of bacteria, as well as airborne particles that viruses use for transport, although many regional jets lack these filters. Additionally, cabins are divided into separate ventilation sections about every 7 rows of seats, which means that you share air only with those in your immediate environment and not with the guy who's coughing up a lung 10 rows back. When the plane is on the ground, however, air circulation in the cabin can be greatly reduced. The most common way to pick up a bug when flying is from contaminated surfaces, tray tables, and overhead bins that are loaded with viruses and bacteria. This according to NBC News. So my take on this is that I see this sort of technology fast forwarding into the future, not only in airplanes, but also in houses, in office buildings, and anywhere else there are large numbers of people around each other. Did you know that SoftBank created a $100 million opportunity fund that will invest in only companies led by people of color? Remember, SoftBank invested in Compass, a minority-led company, several years ago in 2017 also. And I must say, as a real estate agent with Compass, our CEO, Robert Refkin, is a true leader that I really admire. Did you know that baby boomers and the generation that preceded them currently own $84 trillion, or 81% of all US household wealth? Wealth that before long will be inherited by their children and other beneficiaries. This year, Americans will inherit about $765 billion. And keep in mind, the first $23 million that a couple transfers is entirely exempt from estate tax. All of that according to the New York Times. I am very hopeful and confident that our future generations truly understand the value of human equality. They're watching right now, and they will have the power to make real change. Did you know that it's highly likely that a second stimulus bill will be passed in July this year to further boost the U.S. economy? Treasury Secretary Mnuchin said he expects the U.S. economy to exit the recession in the fourth quarter of this year. Avoiding a second COVID-19 wave and minimizing the current one is crucial to making this happen. My thinking is that for this to work long term, stimulus will only matter if this is somewhat short term and we continue to be smart. Did you know as of June 14th, only 4.2 million homeowners were in forbearance plans, down from 4.3 million the week prior? According to data released by the Mortgage Bankers Association, it's the first time that figure has decreased since the industry trade group began tracking this data in March, as mortgage servicers began to offer forbearance to households affected by the corona pandemic and the resulting business shutdowns. It's the first time that figure has decreased since the industry trade group began tracking this data in March, as mortgage servicers began offering forbearance to households affected by the corona pandemic and the resulting business shutdowns, all according to MarketWatch. My take is that this is something to watch because this could negatively affect the real estate market. So just think about it. When forbearance ends for a lot of these people, if they don't have jobs to go back to or they can no longer get unemployment, then people are going to start going into foreclosure, and that could have a negative effect on the real estate market. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what this looks like in, say, like 3 months. Did you know that 39% of US urban dwellers said the COVID-19 crisis prompted them to consider leaving for less densely populated areas, according to a Harris poll of 2,050 adults conducted in late April? Now, this is something that I've been talking about for a while now, and I've really been seeing this lately, and it makes sense. I can see the value of being in a less densely populated area when a pandemic hits, and I think that this is going to be a big trend moving forward. So that's it for this episode of Did You Know? If you enjoyed this episode and got some helpful information, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, post a comment, and of course share with your friends and colleagues. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and until next time.